The sleeve on explosion-proof receptacles serves multiple vital functions, primarily for safety in hazardous environments. Firstly, the sleeve provides environmental protection. It helps maintain a dry and dust-free environment within the receptacle. This is essential because dust or moisture ingress could potentially lead to short circuits, sparks, or even explosions in environments where flammable gases or materials are present. Secondly, the sleeve offers plug support and alignment. Explosion-proof plugs are designed with cams that engage with the sleeve. This engagement ensures the plug is securely locked in place and properly aligned with the receptacle's internal contacts. Proper alignment is essential for maintaining a strong electrical connection and preventing arcing or sparking, which could ignite a hazardous atmosphere. Thirdly, the sleeve provides flash suppression. In the event of a spark or flash occurring during plug insertion or removal, the sleeve is designed to contain and extinguish it. This prevents the spark or flash from escaping the receptacle and potentially igniting flammable substances in the surrounding environment. When using Appleton plugs with killer receptacles, a loose fit can occur because these components are not designed to be interchangeable. Different manufacturers have varying tolerances and dimensions, leading to a compromise in the proper engagement of the cams and the effective sealing of the sleeve. This incompatibility undermines the explosion-proof integrity of the system. Removing the sleeve completely negates the explosion-proof design of the receptacle. Without the sleeve, there is no environmental protection, no plug support, and no flash suppression. This dramatically increases the risk of an explosion or fire in a hazardous area. A cracked plug body indicates a direct result of the sleeve's absence. The lack of support and protection makes the plug susceptible to damage from impacts or vibrations, eventually leading to cracks and exposing internal wiring. It is critical to emphasize the importance of maintaining the integrity of explosion-proof receptacles and plugs. Tampering with these devices or using incompatible components can have catastrophic consequences, including explosions, fires, injuries, and even fatalities. Only use compatible plugs and receptacles that are designed to work together as a system. Ensure that the plug is properly inserted and secured in the receptacle before energizing the circuit. Handle the plugs and receptacles carefully to avoid damage to the housing or internal components. Regularly inspect the receptacles and plugs for any signs of damage, such as cracks, corrosion, or loose connections. Replace any damaged components immediately. Educating personnel about the safety features and proper handling of explosion-proof electrical equipment is paramount. By understanding the risks and following proper procedures, you can significantly reduce the likelihood of accidents and protect lives in hazardous environments. These receptacles and plugs are designed to meet specific standards and certifications for use in hazardous locations. These standards define the requirements for explosion-proof construction, sealing, and temperature ratings to ensure safe operation in potentially explosive atmospheres. Before using any explosion-proof electrical equipment, it is crucial to verify that it is certified for the specific hazardous location where it will be used. This certification should be clearly marked on the equipment and should indicate the class, division, and group of the hazardous environment for which it is approved. The class defines the type of hazardous material present. Class 1 locations contain flammable gases or vapors. Class 2 locations contain combustible dust. Class 3 locations contain ignitable fibers or flyings. The division indicates the likelihood of the hazardous material being present. Division 1 locations are those where the hazardous material is normally present or may be frequently present. Division 2 locations are those where the hazardous material is not normally present but may be accidentally released. The group further classifies the hazardous material based on its ignition temperature and explosion pressure. It is essential to select electrical equipment that is certified for the appropriate class, division, and group to ensure safe operation in the specific hazardous location. Regularly inspect explosion-proof electrical equipment to ensure that it remains in good working condition. Look for any signs of damage, such as cracks, corrosion, or loose connections. Also, verify that all seals and gaskets are properly installed and in good condition. If any damage or defects are found, the equipment should be removed from service immediately and repaired or replaced by qualified personnel. Never attempt to repair explosion-proof electrical equipment yourself unless you are specifically trained and qualified to do so. Explosion-proof equipment is designed to contain explosions within its enclosure, preventing them from propagating to the surrounding environment. Any modifications or repairs that are not performed according to the manufacturer's specifications could compromise the explosion-proof integrity of the equipment and create a significant safety hazard. When installing explosion-proof electrical equipment, follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully. Ensure that all connections are properly made and that all components are securely fastened. Also, verify that the equipment is properly grounded to prevent the buildup of static electricity, which could ignite flammable materials. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, provides detailed requirements for the installation and use of electrical equipment in hazardous locations. Familiarize yourself with the relevant NEC articles and follow them closely to ensure that your installation meets all applicable safety standards. Proper training is essential for anyone who works with explosion-proof electrical equipment. Make sure that all personnel who install, inspect, maintain, or repair explosion-proof equipment are properly trained and qualified to do so. Training should cover the principles of explosion-proof protection, the requirements of the NEC, and the proper procedures for working with explosion-proof equipment. Maintaining explosion-proof electrical equipment in good working condition is essential for ensuring safety in hazardous locations. Implement a regular maintenance program that includes periodic inspections, testing, and cleaning. Keep detailed records of all maintenance activities. This information can be used to track the performance of the equipment and identify any potential problems before they lead to accidents. Explosion-proof electrical equipment is a critical safety component in hazardous locations. By understanding the principles of explosion-proof protection, following proper installation and maintenance procedures, and providing adequate training to personnel, you can significantly reduce the risk of explosions and protect lives. The integrity of the explosion-proof system relies on each component working in harmony. Substituting parts or modifying the system can create a dangerous situation. Remember that explosion-proof equipment is not designed to be explosion-proof in all situations. It is designed to contain an explosion that occurs within the enclosure. If an explosion occurs outside the enclosure, the equipment may not be able to prevent the spread of the explosion. Be aware of the limitations of explosion-proof equipment and take appropriate precautions to prevent explosions from occurring in the first place. In addition to explosion-proof electrical equipment, there are other safety measures that can be taken to reduce the risk of explosions in hazardous locations. These measures include ventilation, inerting, and grounding. Ventilation helps to remove flammable gases or vapors from the atmosphere, reducing the concentration below the lower explosive limit, or LEL. Inerting involves replacing the oxygen in the atmosphere with an inert gas, such as nitrogen or carbon dioxide, to prevent combustion. Grounding helps to prevent the buildup of static electricity, which could ignite flammable materials. By implementing a combination of explosion-proof electrical equipment and other safety measures, you can create a safer working environment in hazardous locations.